Not bad.
Infinity Ward.
Damn.
I got that exact same controller.
Oh, got a menu there. Oh, gameplay on the left. He's very
He does not look happy.
What is this?
People get paid for this?
What do you mean? There's red dots on the minimap. Ew.
What about this game feels familiar versus what things feel different when it comes to like current perspective?
I think what's crazy is this feels like making a World War II game sometimes.
This is our opportunity for big
What does that even mean?
modern warfare away. And to us, that means a large-scale battle, reclaiming a city.
All of it's visceral, all of it's gritty, it's all grounded and ripped from the headlines, but we get to experience it in a variety of different ways.
Price intro. Oh god.
Damn.
We need to go back to the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So the Call of Duty came about. It was your duty to serve your country, your duty to fight in the war for your country. So this
Yeah, man, that's not been happening at all from the past few games.
It's north,
Exactly.
it's south. What better
My Modern Warfare
place
3 literally ended in
to
London.
Go back to the roots of what Call of Duty is than that conflict.
Okay. Oh, Theatre of War, Korea. Getting into
We dug
character.
into pretty hard the history
Why are we on the ground?
of, you know, North and South Korea, the reason
We've run out
that
of budgets
there's
and
a,
we couldn't
you know,
put seats.
divide in the first place.
And now we're getting to go
God
back
damn
to
it,
that like,
Activision.
actual like huge forces in direct conflict.
See, he's
you
the
know,
head of
like,
the studio, so he gets a
to
check.
actual modern militaries.
God
Like,
damn.
what is big
How
war?
dare
What
he?
is big war?
What is
right?
it? And
Yeah.
you ask a person, like everybody has a different identity of what big war is.
You can imagine the powder keg that's underneath, you know, this place inherently. It's built in, unfortunately, but you know, we got to explore that.
When I was growing up, that was still very real. And so our campaign levels
Thank you, Ryan.
definitely adds that threat looming feeling to actually happening. So this story kind of is like, what if?
The city of Hajin is a really important aspect of the story overall. When conflict breaks out on the Korean Peninsula, this is where the conflict happens. North Korea.
I can't wait for the
invades
Korean
this
part.
place
I think the Korean
first
part will probably
and
be the best.
takes this place.
South Korea and
I feel like
North
it's gonna
Korea
be really
was kind of part of
50-50.
the main story point of the single player
Yeah,
mission.
I think it just
So
depends.
our aim is to make sure that we
I feel
really
like,
get
I don't know, I
experience
feel like the
with
Korean part's gonna be like
players
that
and
more.
be able to through
Oh, a
portray
new
that and
experience kind of
ensure the
thing.
aftermath of the story that would happen in the single player.
It's a place where our main characters, a lot of them live. It's what they call their home, and we were really inspired to make sure that this place was as accurate as possible, make sure the people that were inhabiting it were as
I would hope so.
grounded and
I was
realistic
gonna
as
say.
possible.
You know, I was able to dug up.
Like,
some
it would
of
be
the
crazy if it
photos
wasn't.
and references
But that's like
that
saying
I've
like,
actually
oh
looked
yeah,
at.
like I'm
These
gonna
are
say
some of
Watch
the
Dogs
areas
Legion, for
where,
example.
you would
Yeah.
find in the
Takes place in London. That's like saying,
districts
oh,
or,
this place doesn't look like LA at all.
These are some of the
Literally.
areas where you would find in the entertainment districts or some of the apartment sprawl districts. We went from the initial concept stages and pre-productions, and then looking at the global art direction for the goal of the game.
저 집들을 싹 비워라! 모두 밖으로 내보내. 알겠나?
The narrative team and Grigsby, they have dialogue coaches and they have their lines, and we got to review every single line to feel like if this
So
person
far.
is from the southern region of South Korea, then they need to have a specific dialect. We need
Like,
to
it goes from that
what
room
elements are there.
into
Like
the
makes us
game.
get
What?
immersed into it because their lines are so good and their
Humanity, man.
emotions through the acting is so good that we were like, we bought it right away.
뭐야?
잠깐만.
아, 진짜.
야, 이거 누구야? 두파.
우탱.
형, 나도 들어보자. 기회 들어가는 거다. 입 아니고.
Phil,
I don't got my subtitles on.
That's insane.
You know what you said?
If we can
Yeah.
look at this, I actually wanted to see how many people we have in here.
Turn my
like, in the
subtitles on,
blackout.
speak my language.
So 8 total? Yeah, I think we'll probably need to do more like 12 because this has to be a battle. Like this has to be like my guys might go like, oh,
Flank
fuck.
over on the side.
And then yeah, exactly. This is a little more complicated than some of the other ones, but we'll get there. One of the things that makes Modern Warfare 4 unique
New
is
narratives.
it has multiple story threads. We get to experience different threads of the story through different characters and how they resolve the conflict that they come across. In South Korea, conscription is mandatory, which means all young people have to go into military service. We wanted to use that as a starting point for our character Park. He starts as a grunt who would rather be doing something else, and when war breaks out, he's forced to make a decision about how he's going to respond to that.
Oh, that was very quick.
Starting from that of like the
Private
the
Park.
value of choice or not having choice, and for Park, you know, it's I think the line we used was like, or they didn't give me the option to sign up. They just told me when to show up.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but he decides how he leaves. You know, as the story starts to unfold, it goes from, you know, I'm just, you know, hazing a new guy and doing my daily stuff to, okay, now I have to figure out how I'm going to help keep myself and my guys alive. And we get to see that kind of play out through all these different, you know, harrowing situations.
Sounds a bit like
the
Ghosts.
city's being bombarded.
Yeah, I can see that.
just
I
running from space to
genuinely
space
think
as
like the park
Koreans
sections
are,
could
you know,
be
falling and literally dropping
like
in from the sky.
better,
You know, and so
just
it's
because
like you've never fired your
get a
gun
new
at another
experience.
person before. What does
I
that
think from a
feel like?
narrative
Like, what are you
standpoint,
gonna
yeah.
do
Yeah.
mentally to, you know, to
Like,
prepare
it's a story
yourself
that we've
for,
not
like,
seen
no,
before.
it's time to,
New
you know, it's time to
characters,
initiate
new
combat.
setting.
yeah,
Like,
and they
that's
don't really have
a
to
tough
link up
decision
with, you
to
know,
make.
One for
And so I
One
think
or
that was
all
an
the other
interesting
narrative
place
stuff.
to go.
But they
with
will.
someone who
Probably,
didn't ask for
but
this, who didn't sign
hopefully
up,
it could be some like
you know, for
obviously
war,
linked,
it's
but
a
like
place
sort of
fighting
contained.
everyone.
Modern Warfare 4 brings us into new emotional territory because of some of the experiences that the characters have been through.
Soap!
Some of the choices that they made that they can't come back from. We get to build on a foundation that makes this new chapter something we've been building towards for a long time, and a story that we're really passionate about telling.
Baron!
Consequences, Captain Price.
Work table,
Workbench.
all the way, workbench across.
Yeah, when we first met Price in 2019, he taught us that a soldier draws a line wherever they need
Yep.
it. You know, we get dirty in the world.
Oh, he went past it.
Right? And I think people found that enticing at the time.
200 miles per hour, straight past.
The good guy is,
Oh, yeah.
what the good guy has to do to make the bad guys
No
go to the
breaks.
dark. But here we are in Modern Warfare 4, and what is the evolution of that, right? Where do you take that to the end of the line, right? Now with Price, you know, this is an operator that essentially, you know, after the events of the last game, has turned into an outlaw, right? He doesn't have the same, you know, security apparatus that he had. He doesn't have the same tools necessarily of his trade, but you know, he's the type of man that's going to find, you know, the best tool for the job, no matter what he has to do. And we're going to see really kind of how far he's willing to go in this game. You know,
Dark
how far he's willing to
Price.
cross.
We are just as excited to see
Look at
where
him.
these characters get to go.
You can
as
see,
we are the
like, I
people
can see
that
the darkness in his eyes.
If
Yep.
Valeria
Execute
starts
Order 66.
back here and goes up to there, I guess, right? Something like that. So they get out of the helicopter.
Yeah.
They open the door. She's like talking to him.
Oh, that's
like,
sick.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, you better not miss it. And then they all get out and come up, and then we.
Like,
land
when you
here.
see just like development, it's so cool.
Modern Warfare is synonymous to Infinity War, and we make it
Cheers,
what
Jeff.
it is for millions across the world. So, for me,
Ah, man.
everything that we do and
thought that
everything
was
we
an
put
Epic
in our
Games
game has to
development.
feel authentic.
Who the characters are, the conflict they're thrown into, and the
Hmm.
ways that they resolve that conflict is integral to what Modern Warfare is.
And putting the player right in the middle of it.
Putting the player right in the middle of the action.
Action. Right, that's one. I want to see, because there was some things over SAS Specnaz.
Oh, so Russians are involved. I mean, no, but
Yeah. I mean, it could be one of those things where it's because they could do. Have they done it before? I think they have done it map by map, haven't they?
what do you mean?
Like it's
Oh,
a
like certain map, certain
section.
factions.
Yeah, so yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
It tells you the kills, assists, and deaths on the thing now. Got some time. I don't know if that's not DMZ. I think
Yeah.
it's very hard to tell because that's a loot box there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed me and People Solos with watching the From the Ward first episode. Hopefully there's going to be maybe daily episodes, but maybe here and there before June 7th when DMZ gets shown off. We'll have to see. But that was cool, nothing crazy. It was a lot of it's a lot of developer speak, a lot of just kind of what they say when they're promoting a game. Nothing crazy, it's just it's nothing crazy. But it looked cool. I think the campaign will be decent at the very least. My issue always is, will the campaign be good? Because Infinity Ward is a year now. But anyway, like I said, nothing really crazy, but it was cool to see some things, cool to see just development of the game. There's also news that the nuke in Modern Warfare 4, the animation will be different, obviously. You'll get pulled up by a skyhook when you activate the nuke, and you'll flip off the lobby. Whilst you're getting flown away, you'll see the nuke pop off. There's a new logo for double XP, which is inconsequential, really, I guess. But yeah, just little tidbits and little things. But anyway, like, subscribe, dislike, redislike it. Hit the bell button to get notifications for more Modern Warfare 4 news, because I will be releasing videos. And yeah, see you in the next video, guys.